Everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. So it took a little bit of time, but I don't think that anyone should be surprised by this point if it takes me a little bit longer to get an album reaction out with the amount of content that we're doing on both the YouTube side and the Patreon side. It's just, hard to find that time, especially during these months when everybody and their mother makes a comeback. But we're finally getting into 7th Year, A Moment of Stillness in the Thorns, the official EP from TXT. Very excited about this one. I do want to touch very briefly on the fact that I completely misinterpreted the music video for the title track, Stick With You. Everything within my being kind of like felt like that was a story about TXT representing one entity who has like this partner in life, this girlfriend who left them, and they were still almost like living in the past, not being able to let go, when in reality the official interpretation, the official meaning of the music video was a representation of anxiety. It's like their mind playing tricks on them, the anxiety inducing panic that she will leave me, and creating all these scenarios when in reality she wasn't going to leave, and she's right there with them. So it's like I feel like that creates a really cool meaning. Like the original meaning is really, really cool because I'm definitely someone that can relate to that. Whenever things go well, something within my mind immediately pictures a scenario where everything goes wrong, an impending doom kind of like moment, in a way of whether something wrong is going to happen, whether something's going to happen to my dog, whether something's going to happen to a member of my family, whether something is going to happen, a breakup in my own relationship. It's like these like never-ending, panic-inducing moments that don't make sense in reality, but at the same time, it's like your mind can't enjoy what you have. It has to play tricks on you and create a scenario in which you don't have those things. So from that perspective, I can definitely relate more than a bit. So I appreciate, like, I actually pinned the original comment that corrected and provided the original meaning for the music video. So thank you so much. And I did get some comments that, I actually like your interpretation a little bit more because it's a little bit darker, but not everything in life has to be dark, which is shocking coming from me and some of my interpretations of music videos. But it was kind of nice to be proven completely wrong, and that the music video isn't as dark as I thought it was going to be. So let's get into this. We have five songs in total to react to. Obviously, I already reacted to Stick With You. So without further ado, Bed of Thorns is song number 1. Let's go. Ooh. Are we lying in this bed? Ooh, very synthy. You made your bed, you lay in it. Yep. This is such a unique sound. Feels like a dream, but it's a nightmare. A self-inducing nightmare. Sorry. This song is so freaking beautiful. Honestly, it's so unique. Like that sound, the synthy sound. It almost like they're in some sort of a trance, you know, stuck in some sort of a rabbit hole or something like that. And the whole concept of like a bed, making your sleeping in the bed that you made, like your actions, your consequences, being able to own up to it and, you know, lay in it. You hear those kinds of lines said in movies all the time. You made your bed, you lay in it. Like that's the result of your actions. You take ownership of that. And I'm guessing that that's basically what TXT is kind of like doing, especially because the album is called Seventh Year, so them being together for 7 years. Which obviously there's a lot of positives, but I'm sure that there's a lot of negatives in terms of, you know, what they've been through. So owning up to every single thing that happened, no matter how much hurt, pain, and tears, blood, sweat, tears, you know, went into us being together. This is something that we will take gracefully because that's what made us who we are. So I willingly am going to lay my body down on this bed of thorns because I have been through it to a point where I own up to who I am. I absolutely love this fucking song. Like the sound itself, it just fucking sends you back immediately. It has like a very cinematic quality to it, and it just feels like, again, some sort of a trance. Like that I'm not like I can see like an LSD trip kind of like music video, you know, super colorful and like TXT falling down from the sky for like this weird, colorful, static noise looking background. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of like the vibe that the instrumental is giving. The source of the pain that once shook me, if the wind blows again, everything I will face with my whole body. So it's like I'm no longer going to be shook by the pain that used to break me, you know, because you don't lay in a bed of thorns willingly, because it's not, other than it being a metaphor. But if it wasn't, you know, it wouldn't be comfortable at the very least. So the pain that used to hurt me is no longer doing that because I've grown accustomed to it. Like I fought back so many times. I became not immune to it, but like I trained for this in a way. You know, I built my callus, I built my strength against it, you know. Almost reminds me of like growing pains in a way, but this is like I don't know, like this is like the brother from another mother to growing pains or something like that, because it sounds nothing alike, but at the same time I can quite easily relate those two songs together. I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts, but this was wonderful. It is interesting how it is the first song that then goes into Stick With You, which, again, from what I understood, wasn't necessarily about a dark interpretation where they were living in the past trying to not being able to get over the woman that is the love interest in the music video, but rather their panic and their anxiety playing tricks on them, convincing them that they are about to lose her when in reality they have not. So let's get into the next song, which is going to be Take Me to Nirvana, featuring Vinita Wang. Not sure who that is, but excited to find out. Ooh, okay. It's a cool sound.
Take me to Nirvana 이 순간에 잠겨 모든 번뇌가 남아 맘의 허물을 벗어 날아버릴 듯이 황홀감에 닿지 Take me to Nirvana Take me to Nirvana Take me to Nirvana Free from all the karma Inside the moment You can find it elsewhere Starry eyes I'm dreaming Have a sip of freedom Take me to Nirvana Take me to Nirvana yeah.
Ooh. This is giving like 90s club music or something. This is a really interesting song to follow up Stick With You, especially when you look at the music video. Like, I want to be feeling the freedom of peace, Nirvana itself representing like that peace state of mind. So on genius.com it actually does say the meaning of Take Me to Nirvana is reaching a state of perfect peace and mental freedom. The lyrics describe letting go of worries and karma to finally feel light and weightless. By closing their eyes and living in the moment, the group finds a sweet escape from the stress of the real world. It is a song about shedding your burdens to reach a place of pure happiness and calm. They show the true liberation comes from within your heart and mind, like Zen or Nirvana is more so like a state of mind. And I always reference the same song, Nirvana by I'm Daniel. The music video, he's literally in a fucking trash can or like a trash container but there's all these flowers that are blooming because his state of mind is nirvana. Therefore, he's feeling light. It doesn't matter if he's in his car, it's filled with flowers. He's in the trash, it's filled with flowers. He's in like a shopping cart, I think, it's also filled with flowers. It's a state of mind. So it can, like, you can be at the bottom of the fucking food chain when it comes to your status and still have the happiness that someone who might have it all financially will never fucking reach. So that is the mindset that they kind of like are trying to reach in a way. And within like their lore and like the whole Neverland stuff and like, you know, the Peter Pan-ish kind of like aspect in general, and them going into the real world and like the harsh realities of the world. One of their like trailers from a while back, it was like them working like regular jobs and whatnot, and like the stress of it all. Like this is definitely a song that fits TXT as a whole, and them just being flat out like adults that want to reach a perfect state of mind that is not chained by any material shit, but is just like a state of mind itself. Like, we don't care who, where, or what we are. We just want to be at peace, you know. So I thought that this was absolutely fucking gorgeous. So what? Seven years. This could have been the music video, to be honest, the title track. It has a very cinematic quality to it. That was pretty fucking dope. I'm actually surprised this wasn't the title track. Like, I understand Stick With You and like the music video was gorgeous. Like, this could have been like very interesting, especially because it's like a very like talk your shit, because it doesn't matter what anyone else says. Like, it has a very anthemic quality that I think could have produced like a really insane music video for this, to be honest. But at the same time, the music video for Stick With You was so beautiful. So like literally the beginning is like after 7 years, you know, people are still saying like, my dreams are too big. If they shatter, what will you do? I will do what I always do. I will do me. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So what? I'm going to keep on thinking. Don't overthink. Just keep running straight. Pull tight my shoelaces again, you know. Make sure you're nothing is going to distract you from doing what you need to do. You know, I direct this. This is the life of mine. My life is a movie. I'm the main character. I won't let any extras become more than that. You know, I won't let anyone dictate the pace at which I'm going. I won't let anyone co-direct my movie that is my life, or that is the TXT life. So it's like, it doesn't matter who says what, whether it's critics, whether it's haters, whether it's listeners, whether it's someone that used to like you but now doesn't. You know, it's so what? We make the music that we like, and we make it for the people that enjoy it. And as long as we enjoy what we do, and we get the love that we give, basically, we're going to keep on going. So the song itself, you know, reading up a little bit on Genius, it's an anthem of empowerment, obviously, and defiance, focusing on ignoring critics, as we talked about, overcoming anxieties, which is funny with Stick With You, because that was the representation of anxiety, and staying committed to their own path, regardless of external opinions or fear. Which again, kind of like, I guess, ties in a little bit to Bed of Thorns. You know, I am lying in the bed that I made. Everything that we've been through enough. Let's just keep on going. So it doesn't matter. Everything that is thrown our way, any questions, critiques, or judgment to that, we say, so what? You know, so I absolutely love the song. Again, I almost am shocked with how it sounds. It sounds so anthemic. It sounds grand. It would have been a really interesting music video. Let's keep going. Checking out 21st Century Romance.
습관이 돼버린 swiping 이 공허함 속 내가 길들인 영거이란 세계에 날 맡겨 이 광 속에서 결국 아무것도 찾을 수 없어. It's a 21st century romance. 신화의 soulmate. 무거품 같아. 21st century romance. 공허함조차 겨워하는 우리. 세상 이래 숨긴 소음사. 저 멀리 뭔가 들린 것 같아. It's a 21st century.
Maybe.
흐릿하게 잊어갔던 내 모습 이 과잉 너머로
Oh man, that could have gone into like a fucking guitar solo, and I would have been the happiest fucking human being on planet Earth. Well, that definitely that was dope. I really love the sound of this, and it almost like the fact that it could be a 21st century romance. We could be soulmates, right? It's like really interesting to think about, like, if I made the bed of thorns, I lay in it, then the anxiety would stick with you, even though you are in a relationship. You almost imagine it going down to the shitter because of your own fear and anxiety. Take Me to Nirvana as like, I want to reach that peaceful state of mind where if it's like a romantic sense where we can be happy together without a worry in the world. And then so what? It's like, what prevents two people from being happy together? Self-doubt and all the things that you should say so what to. Like, what if it doesn't work out? So what? I'm gonna give everything that I have and make it work. And if it doesn't, we'll figure it out. But I'm not going to give up before, or give up because someone might say, or I might fear, or I might be too anxious and give up on a relationship that could be a 21st century romance. Like, it's really, maybe I'm just making shit up and just trying to tie this album together in a romantic way. But also non-romantically, obviously some of the songs, it's like, owning up to who you are with Bed of Thorns, still having that anxiety despite the fact that you thought that you were over it, wanting to reach a peaceful state of mind would Take Me to Nirvana. And then So What is like, to all the worries and all the stress, anxiety, fear, or people from the outside saying something to that, I just say, so what? And I say, fuck them. And now this is like the perfect me that I could have been with 21st Century Romance. 21st Century Romance is a 2026 electric pop track exploring love and amid digital saturation, which is really, really cool because you literally have Huning Kai saying, with my eyes closed, I tuned the frequency. My voice, I was slowly forgetting, and then Bongyu also is part of the bridge, Beyond the Noise. I follow the faint digital. It's almost like wanting the 21st century, wanting something solid and something pure as it ever was in any century, that is masqueraded through all this digital noise. Almost like wanting to have real love in a world where everyone almost like creates an impression that real love doesn't exist and almost like never existed. Like, social media will absolutely fuck you up if you fall down that dark rabbit hole. You would think that there's no one out there for you and you're never gonna find fucking love because everybody has an ulterior motive, and you should just be fucking alone because that's the safest way. Social media is fucked, but it's like cutting through all of the noise of the world, which is, I guess, the digital noise of social media as well. And like something as old school, like like a soulmate, something that, something that is as pure as it could be today as it was 100 years ago, and that is love. So it highlights modern loneliness, encouraging the search for a true deep soulmate signal through the noise of digital distractions. Yeah, that tracks pretty fucking well, especially with the age of social media and how hard it is to, like, I don't even want to get into like this whole discussion because I'm just gonna get depressed. But it's like wanting something real in a sea of fake. This was absolutely beautiful. Like, honestly, the sound, I wish TXT has some of the most amazing songs that I've ever heard, that also make me wish had a bridge, or like had something that would push it a little bit over 3 minutes. Because like this song, Honestly, if it had like some sort of a like it almost ends a little bit abruptly, which maybe like symbolize the fact that maybe 21st century romance is not possible. Maybe it's like a dark realization, or you're waking up, you know, to realize that you're inside of a digital world. I'm not really sure. Now that I think about it, maybe there is an explanation to the abrupt ending of this, but let me know your thoughts about this one. I feel like 21st Century Romance might be my favorite song from this album thus far, but let's keep going, checking out the final song, which is going to be Dream of Mine. Okay. Okay. It's a dark sound. Yo, this song is dope. Yo, holy shit, that was a dope ass sound. You know what I'm going to say. I wish this was a little bit longer. That's what she said. But I fucking hell, this sound was amazing. Like I'm now struggling because 21st Century Romance might still be my favorite song, but I wonder if the song was a little bit longer, would it be different? But it also feels very. It feels like a trailer of sorts. Like it legitimately feels like a very cinematic kind of like ending to an album that is missing like a video or something like that. That's what it kind of feels like to me. Like this relates to TXT obviously quite a bit, you know, when fear spreads underneath excitement that is painted over it. The reason I throw myself into the unknown. Like the unknown is scary, but the unknown is also exciting because you don't know what you are going to get. Kind of like the representation of like life is like a box of chocolates and whatnot. If you watched Forrest Gump, you know, you throw yourself in there because there's excitement in the fact that it's not boring, you know, that it's scary, that you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Not afraid to love, not afraid to fall. Whether it's to fall in love or to fall just in general if some things do not work out, or to fall because they already fell for fucking Neverland anyway. Bye Neverland or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, a few albums ago. Like they already had like the whole falling, so they're not afraid of it. I'm kind of joking, but at the same time, I'm not really sure if I should connect it to anything from the past. But The more it hurts, the deeper the breath I take. Even if I wander, I draw my own path. As long as I go my way, you know, like the whole fucking Frank Sinatra song, you know, with I did it my way. Like, as long as I get to do things my way, everything else is a so what. So on Genius.com, it does say that the song conveys themes of resilience, comfort, and navigating uncertainty. As far as it being the closer for the 7th year chapter, it follows themes of overcoming anxiety and insecurity, offering a hopeful, energetic resolution to the album's emotional journey. And there is also like some sort of an open-ended journey described as wanderlust music. It reflects an open-ending story where the focus is on the journey and creating a new chapter rather than a final destination. So that kind of does make sense. And it also, like, I kind of like wonder if maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but like 21st Century Romance does feel like it ends almost like a little bit abruptly, but then Dream of Mine, like, you don't want to close it in a way that it invokes a feeling of finality, because it's a dream. A dream should not end. So it's like a never-ending dream, dreaming onto the next chapter. So the 7th year album, the EP, ends on an open ending because our story is not over yet. So therefore, we're continuing. We are dreaming forward to the next album, or the next chapter, I guess. Really, this was fucking wonderful. Honestly, I really enjoyed this album. I feel like the part of me is kind of like wishing that some of the songs obviously were a little bit longer, but I only wish for that because of how fucking good they are. But at the same time, in 2026, I am kind of like growing a little bit more accustomed to having songs that are like 220 to 30, and it's all about what they make you feel. And the feel of this album was absolutely amazing. Like, I really enjoyed this. Dream of Mine, like the way it ends, the way it just goes was incredible, honestly. 21st Century Romance is still probably my favorite song from this, and So What definitely makes me wonder if we are ever going to get like a super bombastic kind of like performance sort of video with like a bajillion fucking extras and a bajillion fucking dancers. Like, it could be like an insane, like, imagine something in the vein of Super by 17, in terms of like the scale with the amount of people, or like imagine like I believe it was like maybe On by BTS, like something that is like ultra like large scale, but it's not necessarily for music video purposes, like the performance video for On, if I'm not mistaken. Like, just a shit ton of people. Like, it would add so much to the anthemic quality, and I feel like the choreo could be pretty fucking dope as well. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on the length of the songs, the album itself. Where does this rank in some of the other albums that we've checked out by TXT? And if you enjoyed this reaction, obviously make sure to like this video. Check out the rest of my reactions to TXT in the playlist somewhere up there. And I'll catch you all next time. This took a little bit of extra time, but again, with how chaotic K-pop has been and how chaotic it has been for me to react to variety, dramas, anime, and all the stuff on Patreon, in addition to catching up on K-pop on the YouTube channel, I would apologize, but at the same time, I'm kind of like tired of apologizing for being late. It's just doing whatever I can, and I'm at the end of the day, the music is here, so I don't feel like I'm ever really late, because it's not going anywhere, and I really enjoyed this one. So if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.